Slide your feet together. Inhale, right leg floats up to the ceiling. Very, very, very firmly bring your right knee across your left elbow. Squeeze the breath out. 1. Leg back up to the sky. Right knee to left elbow. That's 2 of only 3 reps. Leg back up to the sky. One more time. Right knee to elbow. See if you can slide it higher into the tricep. Use those transverse abdominal muscles. Good, Christian. Right leg back up. So we're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to pause there. We're going to set up Warrior 1 feet. So let's do this in task. Warrior 1 foot, back foot flat. And right heel barely misses the left Achilles if you do a straight line back. Good. Take your right thumb, hook your right hip. And if you hook your right hip, your right 5 fingers or your right 4 fingers can grab a hold of your right flank, and then actually rotate that right hip back towards the inner left heel. Then as you do that, Christian, beautiful, as you do that, firm the back leg up, a little more cowbell, back leg. And then make a super strong inner left knee, super strong left quadricep. Let that left thigh roll forward and take the left fingertips in front of you. Reach out there like the FTD florist guy. Reach. And you can feel that right hip pinning in. As that right hip pins in, say hello, they're right there. As that right hip pins in, press down through the right heel and press up to Virabhadrasana 1. Arms all the way up to the sky. When you get there, hold the phone. Swing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Make sure as you look at your left hip point and the inside of your right knee, there's a void that you can drop your shoulder in. You may have to walk your right foot to the right a bit. Take an inhale, little lift of the heart. Maybe you got a back bend there if you wanted it. And on exhale, drop your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Take your knuckles up towards the ceiling and take the crown of the head down towards the arch of the foot. Good. So while you're there, you're turning the back hip forward. You're working the left shoulder down parallel to the right shoulder, pinning the right hip into the left heel. Try not to look at your right big toe. Try to drop the crown of your head and look back at the arch of your left foot. Now, before you come up, I want you to push down through the heel of your right foot, initiating to your right flank. Press up to first warrior. Inhale. Bring the hands right to the floor. Go to downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale if you're with us. You can stay in dog. Float or roll to plank position and vinyasa with great clarity. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. I don't know if Alexa's developing a pattern over there. She skipped 1 and did 1. That's what I do. I'll skip 1 and do 2. Skip 2 and do 1. There's no dogma to it. We're just trying to feel good, aren't we? Feet together, left leg floats up to the sky. Inhale. Remember, 3 repetitions. Left knee squeezes across to the right elbow. Leg back up. You want to make sure every molecule of breath is out by the knee to the right elbow. By the time the knee gets there, there's no breath left. And then full inhale gives you set sail with your left leg. One more time. Knee to elbow. Leg back up to the ceiling. And then sure enough, step into Warrior 1 feet. Think about the footwork first, because the footwork is either going to sink you or float you. Take your left thumb, hook your left hip, squeeze that left hip back. Keep working the right hip around and the right hip forward the best you can. And then when you're ready, take the right arm in front of you. Oh my goodness, I got to rush over here to Florida. See that beautiful line of energy, everybody? You want to be an artist. She's creative. I bet she notices. I bet if I asked her to articulate, she could articulate it. From that back pinky toe to that right pinky finger is this beautiful expressed line of muscle, power, elegance, fluidity, and knowledge and wisdom all rolled into one. It's kind of cool. Press up first warrior, both arms straight up. As your arms go up, the shoulders fall down the back like curtains. Swing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, lift the chest. Look for that space between your right hip and your left knee. Work that right hip around, drop that right shoulder down inside the left knee, hang the left ear by the arch of the left foot, rotate the knuckles towards the ceiling, take the arms up and overhead, and then finally surrender and breathe.